Yesterday I went on a walk looking at 3 of the 4 new kutis, the 2 black rock kutis and Pomoja, to show Ajahn our newest buildings. And for me it was interesting. I had so much mental investment in the building of these kutis last year, and a lot of stress and kind of worry, and so going up there, I could see that most of that was gone. Most of that kind of concern or a lot of experience of how something should be or shouldn't be, and so that was quite nice. It's just a feeling of, yeah, here they are. But then I could see this small tendency of the mind kind of going like, oh, why is it like that? Or what's going on here? Or, oh, look, this is wrong, or that didn't get repaired. Or, it was just kind of noticing that the return to that kind of mind state of concern or worry or being nitpicky or critical or whatever it is. And then I was seeing that as quite an unpleasant vedana, unpleasant feeling that was arising through the contact of seeing the kutis again. And of course there was also a lot of pleasantness, just delighting in their being used and how well they were built and all kinds of things. And that sense that we have, this is the experience of dukkha. There's something not right, or I wish it was some other way, or something like that. And just even seeing in these very slight degrees the mind moving in that direction. And I mentioned to Ajahn, I wish my mind didn't go there. It'd be so pleasant to not have it move in that direction. And even in that notion, it came to like, okay, fixing something, how to fix the mind, how do I get it right? And there it is again, that something's wrong here. So just the simplicity of the teachings of the Buddha continue to point us to an understanding of our own experience. And so we can often go into some sort of therapeutic or project of how we can make things right, but if we just come back to our experience of the body, right now, what is our experience of our own body? Are we able to rest in focusing on our own experience and have that as our refuge? So when that occurs, then this kind of concern with how I'm going to figure things out, make things better in some way, whether it's about my practice or about some thing out there that's wrong, it disappears. And we keep coming back to this refuge in awareness, this refuge in the Dhamma, the Buddha's teaching, and it removes all of those kind of inclinations that, I'll someday figure this out and get it right and make everything work out for myself. And so that's where real peace arises, and that very notion of self begins to dissolve our worldly concerns, beliefs in some sort of permanent being that we think we are, that's just continuing. Well, and it just dissolves because it's just the body. It's just being there with our experience. And from that place, then we can really focus on, what does the Buddha really mean when he talks about pervasive suffering or the desire as the cause. So we have that steadiness that comes from this awareness. And the practice is, it doesn't have to be more complicated than that. I'll just offer that for some more reflection.